Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. It's a beautiful day here in Idaho. It is overcast and cloudy and moody. There are baby cows everywhere, baby sheep, and we have a new baby horse in our neighborhood. And the blossoms are just bursting with color. And the sun seems to be warmer and closer. And it feels like an exhale. Oftentimes, our outer world can remind us a little bit about what happens on the inner world. How often we walk through winters of our own life, and then spring arrives, and it's just a nice exhale. And there's so much beauty to be seen. And yet oftentimes we're so deep in our own work, in our own world, in our own laptops, in our own phones and everything that we even miss the beauty that's right in front of our eyes. And so today we're just breathing in the desire to see the evidence of beauty, the evidence of delight, the evidence of wonder. Just breathing it all the way into the body, all the way down. And today, we're going to soften the edges of our hearts. It almost feels as though the edges can get a little bit pulled tight, clamped down, forced shut. Have you ever felt that in your heart? And so today, we're going to soften it. We're going to soften that heart. We're going to soften it all the way to the edges. All the way to the edges, allowing the whole heart to feel soft and open and vulnerable and connected to the very God of your understanding, the God that you know. I had the most beautiful blessing this week with my authors in my mastermind. We do the blessing of the body every other Thursday. And as we did this blessing of the body, as everyone is different because God will give me different words every time, this extraordinary thing happened where I felt God enter my heart in a way that I never have before. And for the first time, God no longer felt outside of me, but God felt within me. And it was so visceral. And I feel like my life shifted. So it was an honor to do that practice with my authors. And I'm hoping to bring some of that energy here today. So we're going to breathe into the heart. And we're going to, on the exhale, just allow the divine, allow the God of your understanding to come into the belly of your heart. And whatever we're resisting today, we're just going to let it slowly fade. For resistance only calcifies when we put our energy on it. But when we allow it to release, when we unclasp our hands, the resistance is no longer tethered to us. And in the releasing, we open up for allowance. And I'm going to read to you the message that God gave to me today. God said, "The acorn seed holds the possibility of extreme grandeur and greatness, but it must be planted. Plant today your dreams and then watch them grow." So I've been sitting on a dream for the last few days, actually for a year. I saw this vision a year ago and I did not take action because it felt too big. Have you ever had that? And 2 days ago, God said it begins now. And so I'm planting them here with you as I have now stepped into the role of being a TV producer and have produced my own TV show that will be out to the world this summer. I was shown to create a new docuseries of taking masters, leaders, visionaries to sacred lands and creating a docuseries it is called The Path of Mastery, helping people receive with this divine inspiration, bringing forth masterful words to this earth, and then turning it into a docuseries to showcase to the world the sacred lands, the sacredness of devotion, the sacredness of mastery. And so I'm planting this dream right here, right now, for all of you to hear, that we may awaken humanity to devotion and to holding the sacred, and allowing those who have been called to actually have a docuseries to show this. So I'm planting that seed here, and I'm allowing it to grow into the grandeur that God would have it grow into. And I invite you right here, right now, to find that seed, the acorn seed that you have, the one that God gave to you that you thought was too big, that you pushed aside for a someday, one day. And I'm going to invite you to pick it up, and you're going to plant that seed into God. We're going to ask that God will grow the seed, that it may grow to the height that it was meant to grow, that it may grow to the depths that it was meant to be, that it may grow to the expansion and grandeur of which it was actually created to become. And then I'm going to ask that you may feel it in your body, that it is here, that it is now, that it is true, that this is not a someday, one day, for all that we have is now. I want you to breathe that in, and I want you to breathe that out. Then I'm going to ask that God will place his hands on your head to give you a blessing, that you may receive the next steps on how to allow this seed to grow. What needs to happen next? What is the message that you need that will help you become this? And I'm going to be quiet while you pray. Take a nice deep breath in, breathing out, receiving all of the words that are for you today. With the palms of your hands opened to the heavens, I invite you to ask God, what is the next important action, the most important action that must be done here and now? Listen and receive. Then I'm going to ask that all of your angels may come and sit with you today, that they may open this space for you to take this action, that I leave you with my blessing. A blessing on this acorn seed of a dream that lives inside of your heart. a blessing that it may be planted into this here and now, that your actions may be the water that begins to grow it, that the seed will have deep roots to stabilize the grandeur that is ahead, that this seed may crack open and expand into the brilliance of the vision that you have been given. That you may breathe this into your very spine. That you may know that it is yours, that it is true, and that it is now time. I want you to breathe that in, opening and softening the palms of our hands to receive the absolute miracles that are waiting for us. Opening and softening our heart to receive the very God who we know, the very God in which we sit with, to enter in and help us become. And with that, my love, I thank you for wandering into the sacred. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. It is my honor to hold this space in this prayer corner for us to ask, listen, and receive. But if you are ready to go deeper, you're ready to step onto the path of mastery and to become the one who asks, listens, and does, then I invite you to join me in Author Code, my program that activates the becoming, that activates the leader who sits and asks and listens and becomes. For in the becoming, we actually serve at the deepest level. It is here. It is here where we will keep the heavens open. It is here where we will continue to rise as the leaders who ask, listen, and do. So I invite you to go into my show notes, grab the link, join me in Author Code. For now is the time for us to take the sacred to the edges of the earth. For those who hold it sacred will make every ground holy. And it is now time.